Welcome, Coral Reef Aquarium School Basic. Today is a special episode. It is the first status episode. Now that means that this tank has been running for 1 month since it had finished the curing period. Okay, I think the tank is running very good or very well. The fish and the invertebrate, they're doing well, and the fish they're eating, and I think they're looking healthy for the size. The corals are doing well, as well, and we will get back to the SPS on the top because I'm not fully satisfied with the performance on the SPS, and we also get back on the Euphilia to the on the bottom to I think speculate on what has been happening in the tank during the day. What I have been struggling with is the flow rate in the tank. Initially, I think we installed a Syncra 2000 liter per minute pump, but it turned out to be too powerful, way too powerful. And I started shifting around the sand excessively, so I took it off quite quickly. And now for the last week, I started with purchasing an Aquamedic Smart Drift 3.1, but also that one turned out to be too powerful, yet it was adjustable in the flow. It started shifting the sand and stressing the corals. Finally, the last few days, I acquired the smallest one I found, which was a Jebao DV5 pump, but also this one was too powerful. I tried to get the SLV5, but it was not available at my location. Now at this stage I actually started understanding what was going on in the tank with the flow, why I couldn't get it to do what I wanted. And the problem is that the tank is too small. The jet from the stream pump, it doesn't dissipate. It deflects back and causes resonance. So very similar to gyre flow, like a gyre. Very similar to that is what's happening. So the pump flow, it multiplicates in the tank, and it causes too high water speed around the sand and the corals at the bottom. So that is what's happening. The tank is too small and it's too easy to get resonance or gyre going in this tank. That was actually unexpected, but there is where we are. So I need to come back to the flow because I still think for keeping the SPS, it's a little bit too little flow in this tank. So I have to figure out what I should do about it. Get back to the SPS corals. Actually, I haven't seen that they have improved in the coloration during the last few weeks, because I had them in a tank with a very dim light. So I moved them here to try to get them to color properly, as this was a more powerful light, but still they haven't colored out yet. So that made me take the decision today to increase the light intensity in the tank. And it's not just the coloration, it's also, if you look at the hysterics in the back, the Ceratoporian hysterics in the back, you see some white tips on that one. So it is growing, but very slow and very unimpressive. So I think it calls for a little heavier light. So I increased it today. And actually, that I think is the explanation to why the Euphilia currently is looking cranky. A few hours ago, when I took photos on the tank, it was looking way healthier. But now I think it has suffered the consequences of a little bit higher light intensity during the day, and hopefully tomorrow it will adjust a lot better. It could be so that it has decided to release the photosynthetic zooxanthellates, or the symbiotic algae, and it's looking for new friends. Let's see how it does. I'll keep a close eye on it, but you can see on the picture that just a few hours ago it was looking a lot better. Now with that said, I thank you for your attention. I wish you a pleasant evening, and stay tuned, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.